Al Gonzalez, Fight Sport Manila. Joining me, Mark, Mugen, Striegl, and Coach Jerry Legaspi. Now, you guys were in the corner of Boss Bullet. I mean, what are your initial thoughts regarding his performance? Let's start with you, Coach Jerry.
He put up a good fight. He was just too comfortable, and he was enjoying it too much. Yeah.
Could you say the same thing?
Yeah. I mean, Bullet's got balls of steel, man. He's crazy. What Jerry was saying is that he was too comfortable, and yeah, he was having his hands down and having too much fun, you know. And yeah, he just got caught. But you gotta hats off to Bullet, man. It's his first fight ever, and he steps in with a champion like Mammoth. So yeah, balls of steel.
Definitely balls of steel, but also I got surprised by how he was ducking the punches. Because I would imagine training at round one of the best grappling base that you can find in the country, I would think he'd go take down and do it on the ground. But he was ducking and he was smiling. I mean, did you guys train that? You know, how to duck a punch?
Yeah, he worked a lot with Mark and clinching, and when someone throws a punch, he will duck, evade, like cut corners for a takedown or either to punch.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he came ready, but you know, he got caught, and that's the game. And you know, smaller cage too, so you know, you have to be very careful if your back is against the cage.
Mammoth is champion.
Yeah, exactly. If you're playing that game with your hands down, it's a dangerous game, you know, especially when the cage is so small. So,
like, you're his Jedi Master technically. Would you want him to go for another MMA match, or do you think that the itch has been scratched?
no, for sure. I mean, I want him to keep fighting, and he even said after the fight that, you know, this is not the last you'll see of him. I want to see him fight Kiko. You know, honestly, I want to see Kiko versus Bullet. I think that'd be a great fight, and you know, they're the same weight class too. You know, this is like, what? How much bigger was Mammoth than Bullet in this fight? So I think Kiko and Bullet is a great matchup to make after this.
Over 75 pounds heavier, something like that.
Something crazy like
Yeah, that was crazy. But also, Coach Jerry, you know, Kiko Matostv, he's very good in the ground. You trained with Bullet. I mean, how do you think he would fare in a possible match?
It's a perfect matchup. That's why it's a perfect, because we trained with Kiko also in the past, and it'll be a perfect matchup because they're both good in the ground. They both, Bullet has an edge, which he strikes a lot. So it'd be a nice fight to watch.
Yeah, and Kiko has a lot of fights that are getting canceled, and I think Boss Bullet will show up when that fight is signed.
Oh, 100%. No one's going to mess up a 3 versus 3 like what happened. If they sign, those two are going to fight each other. And Jerry and I will just, since we've trained with both of them, we're just going to eat popcorn and enjoy from the outside. So.
Kiko is tough also, so yeah. So it will be a really good fight.
Yeah, speaking of signing fights, there was this potential forbidden door being opened. Mugen versus The Incredible. Do we have an update on it?
Yeah, we're in talks. Let's see what happens, man. I think it will be fun. You know, the two of us have history. We've trained together like 6 years ago, and we came up together in PXC. We both fought in UFC, so it'll be a fun matchup for sure. So we'll see.
Definitely a fun matchup for sure. There's two things that we're talking about numbers. One is 145 and another is the check. They say it could possibly be the most lucrative Philippine MMA fight. Is that going to be the case?
I hope so. I mean, I'm a prize fighter. End of the day, you know, I fight to put food on the table for my family, you know, and you know, I'd like to fight at 145 though, you know, with my belt on the line. I know Rolando fights at 55, but you know, I'm a 45 fighter, so.
Coach Jerry, how do you see this going?
Whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? So like, if they both want to fight each other, make it happen.
And definitely Coach Jerry will be on your side. Before I guys let you go, I mean, anything you need to promote, your gym, the Sambo team. Let's start with Coach Jerry.
Team Sambo, please support us. Just come by our gym in Singalong, Manila, and we train at Valiant and in Brawlers, Valenzuela.
Yeah, guys, thanks. Please support Philippine Sambo and our upcoming competitions, and thank you for supporting Pinoy MMA. And yeah, let's keep going. Thank you.
Hopefully we'll see Mark soon in the cage, but regardless, you can visit them in round 1 and train with them possibly. Pao Gonzalez, Fight Sport Manila.